Heyo everybody, Haku here with my live reaction for Tower of God Chapter 389, or Season 2 Episode 309. So I'm really excited for this because we have a new character in the thumbnail, it looks like, plus I'm assuming we're getting a bunch of new stuff as this kind of hidden floor-ish arc is ending. And last week I had a lot of, not really complaints, but it was like one of my more critical reviews ever, and I feel like it's because I liked all the stuff that's moving into the future. I like the development for what's going on with Andraste. I like everything going on with the Minazuki and the Fitbit, Rachel and Popodal Gustang, I guess. I really like the 3-order system from Zahard. That is like one of the most creative things. So I'm really excited to see more of that and how that works and everything. And all of the interactions with Data, Zahard, and Power I thought were really good. So everything leading into the future I loved. It was just that basically the things that were bad were kind of the tying up of loose ends or lack thereof for the actual virtual floor arc, where just so much stuff was just completely forgotten or made to not mean anything. So now that we're moving into the future, I'm really excited, and I want to see who this new character is. Couldn't really tell anything from the thumbnail because they're too small, but I'm interested. Also, we had a new character last week, Charlie, that I really don't like that design. There is too much going on. That is like, there's like so many different things going on with that design, so many different colors and patterns that don't match or fit together, that it is too much. The design is too much. But either way, let's start with 389. And I wonder if this is still the Advent or if this is going to be a new arc. Below the altar which receives Zahard's orders, the accommodation for the altar administrators. And it's kind of weird how all the buildings around this place we've seen are all just like cubes. Okay, says the altar administrators. By order of the king, destroy or kill the following forces or people. FUG, everyone currently riding the Hell Train, or the Popodal family. And there is a little bit of overlap with some of that stuff. Well, I guess for 2 of them at least, since Karaka and Bomb, I don't know if Bomb would count as FUG, but at least Karaka would definitely count as FUG. And then again, there's like Joaquin and a few others that I'm not sure how much they would count or not. Okay, this looks like the new character that was in the thumbnail. I shall carry out your order. And they have dark skin and purplish hair. They stand up. High Priest Stua Arthur. Well, what should we do, High Priest? Whoa, his hands are really big. I wonder if that's just the panel, if it's just a sketchy panel, or if their hands are legitimately just very large. There could be major trouble if people find out about the contents of this order from Lord Zahard. Yes, there would certainly be a war. Okay, so they're maybe going to just cover up that one of the orders was the Popodal family. They're going to go for something else and avoid that maybe. The pretext of this first order is clear, but the organization known as FUG is like a religion. It's practically impossible to completely eliminate them. As for the second order, it's actually the least difficult, but the problem is that we would have to violate the rules of the tower, and above all, it's difficult to find justification for attacking regulars. The third option is truly a nightmare, since it would lead this tower into total war and chaos. Okay, I agree with all of that, but for the justification to attack regulars, the Zahard family and Zahard's people have done horrible, terrible things, much worse than just rolling into the Hell Train and killing some regulars. So I feel like that is like the least of all that requires justification. I mean, you don't really need justification to go against FUG since they're against the tower anyway, but I feel like they've done things much worse without good justification than attacking the Hell Train. The only thing is, they're going to then find out that Yuri's on the Hell Train and she's a princess, which could throw a monkey wrench into things too. So now we're at, of course our duty is to deliver orders, not to interpret them, It's up to the military and administrative authorities to decide which of the options in this order to lead history with. See, and whenever I'm seeing terms like administrators or military, I'm wondering if they're terms that we know before but the translation just got them wrong. So I'm left wondering about that. But even delivering the last order alone will bring tremendous chaos to the tower, since there are several rankers from Pobedao family even among the administrative and military authorities. If the contents of this order are delivered to the Pobedao family, it could lead immediately to the outbreak of a war. Then what should we do? For now, we'll keep this order classified, and I'll only deliver it to a limited number of people I can trust. Okay, that's good, but again, it kind of has me thinking, even if they did want to start a war over this, like, they could say, okay, this is one of the orders, but we're not going to do it. But even if Pobedao family wanted to start a war, wouldn't it just be like one family? And from what I would think, the Pobedao family is probably not even close to the strongest. Wouldn't it be like 1 versus 9? 1 versus 9 plus everyone loyal to Zahard? Pobedao family wouldn't stand a chance. But in principle, we don't have to present it in front of the other ministers? Well, says Arthur, it looks like our new recruit will have to be our sacrificial lamb. Wow, sweet. I thought I'd be bored working in the altar. This is so lucky. I just got here and this is already happening, and oh my god, Charlie, that design is so bad. That is such a bad character design. Hell trained 3 orders 1. Okay, I'm liking this new arc already, just from the title. And now we have Wangnan and Bomb. Okay, this is good. Hell Train. And we're back to Wangnan and Bomb. Well, what happened? I just grabbed this weapon because my friends were in danger, when there was a sudden flash of light, and now I'm back on the train? This is my chance, Karaka. This is my chance. He goes at him with some tentacle powers. Bomb! And then Yuri blocks the tentacle powers. And they come from behind Wangnan now? Okay. And they and Karaka grabs Wangnan? Okay. Karaka's a tricky little guy. If you want to save this kid, leave Juvial Grace here and leave. Oh yeah, shouldn't he be able to recognize that Wangnan is his brother because Wangnan looks exactly like Zahard, and wasn't Wangnan wearing the mask just because of that? And because Karaka didn't know who exactly the ring belonged to? Either way, if you want to save this kid, leave Juvial Grace here and leave. Would you do that if you were me, you idiot? You'll be screwed too if you mess with a regular here anyway. Let him go before you regret it. Ha, I guess you still don't know. Those rules don't apply in this room. What? It's the same reason I'm able to be in here. Don't lie to me, you goddamn tinhead. If you don't believe me, how about I just kill him? Go ahead. Just don't forget that your own head might go flying in the process. What if whoever commented it was right and the person he has to kill is Karaka and Wangnan just straight up kills him here? Okay, it looks like the Excalibur is igniting or something. There's a huge flash of golden Shinsu, and they're gone. Okay then. Gonna have a brotherly bonding trip this arc? And they both get teleported out of there? Okay. Karaka is rightfully confused. I moved to a different part of the train. How did this happen? Could it be? And Wangnan looks back at him. The power of that kid's weapon. You. What did you get from there? Is this the train? We cut to Rachel's group. Is this a train? Did we escape? But why did we end up in a completely different place? I'm not sure. It's possible that this may be due to a different power from the mirror. A different power. Who on earth could have such power? I don't know, says Traveler. Ah, no, says Rachel. My face, my body, they're back to normal. No, damn it, this can't be. And of course Yura still looking very concerned at Rachel being like this. Rachel distraught that she looks like Rachel. And now we have Yuri just standing around as the Shinsu fades away. They disappeared. What happened? Damn it, that bastard. He always gets away right when I'm about to capture him. Karaka's luck. And then she leans down to Bomb. He's still breathing. Thank goodness. Blue Turtle! Damn it, wake up! Turtle! Those guys, they're back, thinks Yuri. Damn it. And we have Barrow, Andrasi, and the rest looking over Kun. And wait, who is that with them? Is that... That looks like... That can't be Prince. It looks kind of like Prince. Who the hell is that? Hold on, he's not breathing. Could it really be? Are you really dead? Phew, what a relief. Who else was with that group? Hold on, give me a second. And they have purple hair like that? Or is it... Oh, it might be Beta. Okay. And it might be a hat instead of hair. It's just small and that doesn't really look how Beta normally looks. Could it really be? Are you really dead? And then we cut over to Sachi's group. Phew, what a relief we made it out in one piece, says Boro. The others should be safe too, right? It feels like I just woke up from a short dream. The people I met there, all the stories. What the heck did we do, says Boro. Let's stop talking, or we may lose our memories. You're right. Since the floor of death, it feels like we're being carried along all over the place by a massive wave. You know, they should be able to talk about it perfectly fine without losing their memories now that it's destroyed, I would think. Was there any meaning to anything that we did? I'm sure there was. Huh? And of course we have a drawing of Batis and Medley. The ones who caused this wave are very distant beings, so there's probably meaning in it somewhere. And we see the Minazuki has the Fitbit. 2 days... Okay, time skip. 2 days later. Administration authorities. Chairperson's office. Wisdom. I can't believe Lord Zahard gave an order like this. None of these 3 options are easy. For now, we've managed to stop this order from spreading all over the administration thanks to the quick thinking of the High Priest. Quick thinking. Chairperson Arvin Liu, and oh my god, this design. What is he doing with these designs? We said that there happens to be a newly recruited ranker, and the order came when he was by himself, but this is his first time experiencing this, so we discarded it without knowing it was an order. In the end, every employee below the High Priest received the death sentence as punishment for that crime, okay. But for now, we've managed to intercept it on our end and file it as a classified mission. So everyone below the High Priest, so basically all those characters we just saw, except Arthur wasn't the High Priest, so does that mean he died too? This is confusing. Okay. For now, we've managed to intercept it on our end and file it as a classified mission. What a relief that they managed to buy us some time. But it's only a matter of time before before word gets out about this, since this order would have also been delivered to Adori Zahard, the captain of Zahard's royal guards, as per regulation. Yes, we'll have to carry out one of the other orders before the Pobedal family hears about this. What did Adori Zahard say when she saw the order? Well, she's always a very consistent person, so she responded as expected. She said it's the duty of all officials to ensure that a war does not start, and that she's merely the blade which cuts down the enemies of the Zahard family. Okay, so now we're seeing the back of Adori for the first time. She said that the administration should strive for peace. That's weird. I don't know if that's actually going to be her color scheme or not when we actually get to see her. And that the military would try to annihilate all 3 enemies. Okay. She's still as stubborn as ever. Yes, and the fact that she's capable of doing that is what makes her scary. Alright. We had better do something quickly. Floor 91, middle area. Okay. Now who are we seeing? Resident of the High Ranker, Jinsung Ha, or Ha Jinsung. Okay. So this is Jinsung's place. You sure brought a lot of floating ships with you. The Zahard family must have a lot of money lately, bringing all those ships to a place that's going to be destroyed soon. Is this a declaration of war or something? Answer me, Masheni Zahard. Yes. There will be war soon. Okay, So I wonder if either Masheni is going to be betraying the Sahard family to try to gain her own power, or if this is going to go completely differently, and Masheni is going to be following out the orders by wiping out FUG, and thus attempting to kill Jinsung. Either way, it's cool. Her like flipping on the Zahard family and trying to go like after her own goals would be a really cool storyline. But I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to see Masheni versus Jinsung. What sucks is I doubt we'll actually get to see it on screen, even if it happens. But I really want to see Masheni versus Jinsung. But either way, that was all really, really good. I like all of that. The only one thing I'm confused about is when they said they gave everyone the death penalty other than the High Priest. Arthur wasn't the High Priest, right? The person they were talking to, was that the High Priest? So does that mean that Arthur and Charlie and all the rest died? Because it would make sense that this means Charlie died as well. And I mean, it ain't like we're losing a great character design, like I said, but it feels kind of weird to introduce these characters and then just say, oh yeah, we gave out the order to kill them all. So that's the only thing that confuses me. I'll have to wait again for your comments, because I'm sure that some of you probably saw different translations and would help to sort of illuminate that situation. And also reading the blog after this, I think will help maybe clear it up if there's anything about that. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and end this now so I can get this video up as quickly as possible. So like if you did like the video, comment down there to tell me what you thought of this chapter, what you thought of my first thoughts and reactions. Subscribe for more Tower of God much more on the channel. Follow on Twitter if you want. I can try to keep you updated there and stuff for the channel. And if you want a link to our Discord server to talk to me or more of us there, just ask and I'll give you a link. That's it. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.